on YouTube for Bo4 right now. I've been trying to really get my YouTube and Twitch into where I can be able to get monetized and be able to get money, because as of recently my job basically, I'm pretty sure at this point, is now terminating me because apparently I wasn't learning the stuff that they were needing to teach me. I wasn't learning it as fast, so they just straight up just terminated me for that. And I am pretty huh? Yeah, I was a material handler in a plate department. I was also learning how to use a jib crane and being forklift certified as well. So yeah, it really sucked, especially $20 an hour, and I was working I was working second shift from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. all week, and they were weekdays, but we were constantly having overtime hours on Saturday where we would have to work our same shift but on a Saturday because we were constantly getting so many back orders all the time. I mean, I had a lot of it, and I used that 1,000 something amount of dollars I had to pay for to get my PC. So I'm pretty happy about that, I guess, but still I'm just like, dude, what is going on? I just realized I have to go mow my grandparents' lawn today. Gosh.
Hostile UAV circling. Sit rep. Hostile care package aboard. Got him. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Deploy beacon is offline.
Yeah.
Hardpoint locked down.
Have you been seeing just how desperate Call of Duty is right now?
Hostile RCXD spotted.
They're now allowing like Easter egg the zombies Easter egg characters to be basically the only skins to be put into the game. They're adding Samuels from the tier 1 the level 1000 Prestige Master character to be put in, and then now they're trying to put in the overdrive camo you get from pre-ordering Black Ops 7 and being transferred into the next game, but yet not the weapons, blueprints, or just regular skins, because they want to keep it grounded. They even changed a lot of the skins in the Vault Edition as well.
Hardpoint is secure.
And they're trying so hard to try and just be all like good, but honestly the dislike ratio on their Bo7 trailer just says it all. If you actually look at it, it is dog ass.
Hardpoint locked down. Our TAC deploy beacon is
The only
offline.
reason I pretty much got is just to give them one more chance, and if they screwed this up, I was not going to get the next Call of Duty, because they really fumbled the bag with Bo6. The game was good at launch, the post-launch content was really good, and then after that, it just went to the absolute shitter. Yeah, it's still not worth it to even play these days. It's really just bad, and there's also really no point in really leveling up unless you really want to get the Samuel operator transferred into Bo7. Other than that, there's no really a reason to really play the game, because nothing's going to transfer over.
Hardpoint locked down. I'm testing hardpoint. We've lost the hardpoint.
Oh god. That map was ass.
Hardpoint locked down.
That map was a absolute disgrace to Origins. I mean, the fact that it's called evacuation site, another excavation site, and that it was basically set in the place where Origins would take place, and then they hint at Origins when you first open the Dark Ether to get the path. and it just plays that one little tune of Origins in it, just to troll the fans, and only having the ice staff as the wonder weapon. But I'd rather play Tomb than the Reckoning. The Reckoning was absolutely atrocious. No, that's not the mansion. You're thinking of you're thinking of, oh god, what's the mansion map called? But I'm talking about the final map that just came out, where you basically either get to decide where if you're gonna fight Sam or if you're gonna fight Richtofen. But all endings end the same, where the crew gets literally transferred into the portal, into the Dark Ether. Yeah, it's that boring. I mean, they literally didn't even have a cool ending with it.
Hostile RCXD spotted.
And then they just hint at the original crew coming back, which they already died in the original Bo4, and now they're trying to bring them back as alternate versions. And they actually brought back the older actors to be able to play them outside of Tokyo because, obviously, you know, I mean, the reason why. Oh yeah, he died of a stroke. But the new actor who plays as Takio, I really like dude's like respect towards the original actor. He says that he knows that he'll never be able to replace the guy, because he says rest in peace to that guy. But he said that he's gonna be trying to do his very best. Which I'm gonna give him some props. The fact that he respects the character so much that he's gonna do his best, but also knows that he isn't gonna be that one arrogant asshole that when people will criticize him for not being the original or disrespecting him, people probably like he's the one that like actually agrees that he won't be able to replace the original. Which I have fun respect when people can accept when they're not going to be able to be the person that will be like replacing characters because the original actor died. So yeah, they're bringing Jason Blum to play as Dempsey again. They're bringing back all the old original actors, and even though remember their sorrowful little goodbye to everyone, saying that. Dude, and then now they just bring them back. Like, seriously? Are you kidding me right now?
We've lost the hard point. Hard point located.
2 stores open.
Yeah, that's just when you know how bad desperate Call of Duty is at this point.
Secure. Hard point lost.
Be interested to see how all the little conversations go in the game, but
Hard point is secure.
But the fact that the first map is gonna be a transit, like, kind of remaster. Like, nobody wanted that. Instead of the bus, we got a freaking, we got the...
Lost the hard point.
We got a Wonder vehicle with Abomination's heads on the front of it. They're adding a zombie bear. They're bringing back the freaking denizens, which nobody asked for or liked. They're the ones that scratch your eyes when you're in the fog and trans shit. They're ass wipes. And nobody wanted them back, and yet they're bringing them back. And now apparently we're gonna have zombie bears as well chasing after us. And apparently the villain is literally just, is the cowboy who lost his life on the map Buried. The guy who, like, grew up in Buried before the actual map was basically, like, made. And his mom is the one that's that ghost witch in the witch's house on Buried. The one that, like, if she touches you, she steals all your points. He's also the guy who basically created the Pack-a-Punch. And he's apparently the villain who's gonna be on this game. Or at least people are speculating that's who the guy is.
Victory's close. Reach out and take it.
And he was also the one who captured Ava Jansen at the end of Modern Warfare Z. Yeah, I know.
Deploying disruptor.
And they're just bringing back a bunch of OG weapons. So you got Peacekeeper, you got the Rampart 17, which I'm using in Bo4 right now. They're bringing back all kinds of OG weapons, but not like many really even new ones. They're even bringing back Ballista and DSR. I'm like, really? What are we doing?
Hardpoint contested.
And here's the thing that pisses me off the most. Sorry to cut you off, but the last ending to the campaign, it's an endless extraction. So basically like MWZ and DMZ again. It's going to have robots, NPCs, and zombies coming to attack you. And that's how you get your campaign exclusive camos. So they're going to have campaign mastery camos.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is secure.
Eliminated 5 rate.
It just, I'm like, bro, really? What are we doing?
Triage system engaged.
And the fact that they're coming out with a COD movie, but I'm sick of seeing Black Ops in Modern Warfare. Like, I don't care. I know that Ghost got a bunch of hate, but there's now a lot of people actually going back into that game being like, oh wait, now if I really think about it, I think we kind of the game wasn't that bad at all. Yeah, you think? It's still my favorite COD of all time.
Q stores open.
I've literally every single trophy in the game.
Hardpoint locked down.
And I believe 100% everything in the game. I have every camo, everything. Every character.
To the victor, the spoils.
I probably at least have like at least 5,000 hours. If that doesn't tell you that's my favorite video game of all time, then I don't know what. I'm so sick of being stuck on the cliffhanger that Logan is captured at the end of the game by Rourke. Like, just finish the freaking campaign's like full thing. Even though I know it's hated by everyone, but even though it's hated, you gotta at least finish it and make it actually have a decent ending without a cliffhanger. Okay, COD Mobile's not that bad. It's actually way better than a lot of these newer Call of Duty nowadays. COD Mobile has a better battle royale. And I mean that literally. And I mean the Warzone is butt juice, booty cheeks. And although the fact that Battlefield 6 is coming out of the battle royale, but here's the little catch though. So you have to find your attachments. So it's going to be kind of like Blackout where you have to find your attachments. But here's the biggest twist ever. If the zone, aka or like gas or storm, whatever the hell it's going to be, if it touches you at all, instead of taking damage, oh no, you just die straight out. So yeah, you're just gone. You're donezo. So there's no heal offs and all that crap because a lot of people are having to deal with that full crap, which understandable and makes a lot of sense. Fortnite's new proximity chat game mode, oh lord. That game mode, dude. The amount of, like, inwards and just absolute kids just screaming the living crap out of their voices, oh my lord. Oh god. I forgot about that. Oh, no. They've honestly added a lot of weapons, and I'm even playing it right now. I'll admit, yeah, it does take up a lot of space. I will admit that. Well, the fact that it's actually not even run by Activision anymore, it's run by Tencent. Yeah, they basically have basically taken over it entirely. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like the ultimate Call of Duty, but we wish we could get in like an actual like. Oh, you mean the ones that Activision cease and desisted? Oh my god, dude! I still play SM2, even though they got cease and desisted. Another um, not new mod developers. I mean, even though you got to be more careful because they're now not run by the original developers of it. So, because you now have like a bigger chance of like getting like malware and all that. But I have such high security that it's honestly been super fun because they actually have new grindable camos on it, and it's only for Modern Warfare Remastered. But it still isn't really that well to really run as well as it would have been by the original. But it's obviously you just got to have Activision, which is like, oh no, because our newer games are so crap, people are gonna just go to this. Yeah, you think? How about just make your games better? It's like Nintendo was suing Power World and now getting patents to freaking summoning a character with a button and also being able to fly on him. Are you kidding me right now? So they lost their lawsuit against Power World, and then they just went to our U.S. Patent Office and this did this crap, and they got it because that's just how stupid our our patent 3D corporation is. But also the entire entirety of Nintendo. I thought it was just America, but apparently Doug Bowser, that former EA employee, has completely even taken over even Nintendo of Japan, the head of Nintendo of Japan too. So no wonder there's been so much like expensive crap, all kinds of just awful just ways of them just kind of doing everything. I mean, nobody likes Doug Bowser. I mean, literally nobody. Oh yeah, it's so funny. His name is Bowser, so that makes a lot of sense why we would have him. Like, okay, cool, but seriously, you grabbed a former EA employee to replace Reggie. Like, I miss Reggie, dude. That guy actually cared about gamers, and he was the reason why Nintendo for Wii Sports. I mean, you remember that classic? Everyone knows that, right? He was the reason why Wii Sports came with the console, like for free, or else we would have had to pay for Wii Sports. But in Japan, they still had to pay for it. But in America, it came with the console, and it ended up like just showing Nintendo just how much like packing stuff like with the game and not all of that is not the best way to do things. I mean, remember 1-2 Switch? Oh lord. And then you got Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Mm, it's ass. Don't play it. The only good game on the Switch 2 right now is Donkey Kong Bonanza, but even the DLC was completely lackluster. Yes, I bought it, and I have so many regrets. And I'm a person that used to be a absolute suck up to Nintendo, but after seeing like a bunch of things that they've done. Oh yeah, and also since Warner Brothers is in bankruptcy right now. I mean, kind of right now. Um, Paramount and Netflix are trying to buy them out, which means no more movie theater type of movies from their shows if Netflix gets them, but Paramount would still have them out as movies. So I'm just hoping that Paramount wins because I mean you know how Netflix is. They're a streaming service that just wants only movies to be really on their streaming platform without it being like released in movie theaters. Or they do it so limited time that it like might as well have just been on there the entire time. So yeah, right now that's what's happening with Netflix and Paramount. They're at a bid war right now with trying to own Warner Brothers, and I am not happy about it at all. Because both of them are corrupt, but then you got one that's more corrupt than the other, aka Netflix, because then that means that there's going to be no more movies being released in theaters because they're going to end up just having a bunch of their shows and all that just being immediately on their streaming service. Or even if they even put them in movies, I mean, in the movie theaters, they're only going to have them there for like 2 weeks and then just completely just straight up just take them out. Which you want your movie to be in a theater for at least like a month or two, and then start like getting it produced to be on like streaming platforms or DVD. That's the whole point. But even you know right now that like we're living in a world where people aren't we're basically just getting subscriptions anymore. There's not really many DVDs, none of that really being made because that costs money for them to do. hmm I honestly got tired of Tom and Jerry because it's always the same shit. Tom starts up something, or Jerry starts something, and Jerry always wins. Outside of just only two instances where Tom wins. Other than that, it's completely the same crap, different episode. It just got too predictable, or you just know exactly what's gonna happen. I just don't like when shows get way too predictable. Outside of I wish The Walking Dead was more predictable because I didn't like how they killed Glenn off from when Negan killed off Glenn. Oh my god. That's the reason why I stopped watching The Walking Dead. Like immediately after they killed Glenn from The Walking Dead, I completely just stopped watching The Walking Dead. So yeah, I haven't watched past season 8. Anyway, do you want to play a game or what do you want to do? Yo, what's up? Have I played what? Sifu? No, I have not. I haven't even heard of that game before. What wait? The tower.